Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and hi if you're new here. So in today's video I am going to do a first impressions of the Revolution Conceal and Glow. This is their new foundation. Obviously I don't know if anyone remembers, but they did the Conceal and Define foundation, which is like a brilliant full coverage like matte foundation. Obviously, as the name suggests, it is going to be a full coverage foundation. This one before had the doe foot applicator. I don't know whether anyone remembers that one. And then this new one is obviously the same but like a glowier version, which I really like the sounds of, because basically as my skin's getting older, my skin just doesn't look that good anymore with like really thick coverage cakey foundations. Not that it was cakey, but you know what I mean, like that thick matte look, it just doesn't suit me anymore. So I was really intrigued to try this. It is £9.99 and it comes in 20 shades. And it is 23ml. This one actually comes with a pump. I did like the doe foot, but I guess this is more sanitary, doing it that way. It says illuminating foundation, medium to full coverage with vitamin C and lotus flower extract. If you do go on the Revolution Beauty website, it says all the shades on it and says like what skin tone it would fit best, so it'll give you a really good idea of what shade you are. I got shade F8, so yeah, I'm going to try this out. Now that we are getting to like autumn winter time, I am just going to like prime my skin as I would normally do with any other foundation. So I just start off with the Nivea soft moisturising cream. So yeah, as you can see, this is just my bare skin. It is like just combination skin, really, a little bit dry at this time of year. So I'm just going to apply a decent amount of moisturiser. I am like really full of cold at the minute, like all kind of this area here is really dry. But I do kind of get all under my eyes and stuff, just so that my skin's kind of at its best before I apply foundation. So yeah, as you can see, this moisturiser does give obviously a little bit of a glow to the skin. Just going to apply a little bit more. This kind of acts like a bit of a primer because it is quite like a thick cream. I really love it. And then I just obviously rub the rest into my hands. So yeah, that is the skin now. I am just going to apply a little bit of the Benefit Professional on my nose area. And on my forehead, because I get quite deep lines on my forehead. So yeah, I'm going to use kind of a little tiny stippling brush today, and then I usually go over with like a damp beauty blender just to get off any excess. So yeah, I'll just show you the foundation on my hand first. So yeah, that is, oh gosh, it is, like you can see, it is quite a runny consistency. So yeah, that is F8. So I'm just going to take that. And this is literally just one pump. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see. So yeah, I'd say that is a pretty good match. You can see it there compared to my neck. So yeah, I'm just going to buff that in. It's hard to tell what's glowy, whether it's the foundation or my moisturiser before. But I wouldn't ever not wear the moisturiser underneath, so it's a little bit difficult to see. I'm just gonna do half of my face and then like zoom out. So yeah, that is half of my face done. I think it does look really nice. It's just giving me like just enough coverage. As you can see from this side, I've got nothing on my skin. And it doesn't feel heavy at all. But I'm just going to do the rest of my face. I'm just going to use, I just used another half a pump there. So yeah, that is the skin with it all blended in. I wouldn't say it's the glowiest foundation I've ever tried. Obviously you can see like a little bit of glow here and here, and it, to be honest with you, it gives me the same kind of results as if I used the Flawless filter and the Light Wonder mixed together, which is usually my go-to. So this is it gives me exactly the same results. It's not heavy on the skin at all. It feels really, really light, and as you can see, there's got a hair there. And as you can see, like, my skin is showing through, but it's just kind of evened out my skin tone. It's not like cakey under the eyes either. So yeah, I am really, really happy with this. So yeah, if you are looking for like a light glowy foundation for the winter time, I definitely recommend this. So what I'm going to do now is apply the rest of my makeup, and then I will show you guys at the end. I'm just going to apply the Top Art Shape Tape under my eyes. Yeah, so what I prefer doing now is basically a lighter foundation and kind of a thicker concealer. I find that that combination works a hell of a lot better for me, because I do get quite dark circles under my eyes, but the rest of my skin is pretty decent. It's pretty alright, to be honest. I don't really suffer with that much acne. I do get quite bad blackheads, but that is about it really. I always find that inner corner so annoying to blend, so I just kind of use a brush. And then I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier powder. So yeah guys, that is my foundation complete. I am really happy with this foundation, just because obviously I use my Charlotte Tilbury one. This is a much cheaper alternative and is giving me exactly the same effect, something light, glowy on the skin, and it's not going to kind of like sink in and clog my skin up. Because like I say, I am kind of living for these sort of foundations at the minute, just something to give me enough coverage. Obviously you could build this up to be thicker if obviously you wanted to, but for me, I just want the tiniest bit of coverage possible. So yeah, I will let you know how it wears throughout the day, because I've got a few errands to run after this, and then obviously I'll come back, because I don't want to kind of say yeah it's really good, because I am really happy with it, but like in an hour or two I could look like an oiled up frying pan. So I will come back. I'm just going to add a little bit of highlighter. I don't want to apply much, because as you can see I am glowing already. I am just going to take the Laura Mercier, this is like the glow powder. I just kind of use this as a bit of a highlight, to be honest. if I just want something really, really subtle. Oh, shit. As you can see, it just gives like the tiniest bit of highlight. I don't know whether you meant to use this all over your face or what, but yeah. So yeah, that is the highlight applied. So yeah, that's the skin as you can see it. So yeah, I will check in later to show you guys how it holds up. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Hi guys, it's probably about, I'd say about 4 or 5 hours since I filmed before. As you can see, my face hasn't gone really shiny. I was thinking, because obviously it's a little bit of an oily foundation, I thought like within an hour or two my face would be glowing to like really, really shiny. I'd need to powder it, it would just not look good, but it looks relatively okay. I am really sore here. As I said, I do have a cold, but it is kind of one of them foundations where my makeup all here has actually gone from blowing my nose, but because it isn't like a heavy coverage foundation, you can hardly notice it. Like in person, you can hardly notice it, whereas if it was a big thick foundation and you're blowing your nose, you could probably drastically see the difference. But because this is light and glowy, you can hardly see. So yeah, I am really, really impressed with this, and it is my top foundation now, 100%, because it gives you that coverage and glow. And I've only applied a little bit of powder on my forehead and my nose and under my eyes. The rest of this is, I haven't applied powder apart from like bronzer, but I've not like set it, if that makes sense. And it doesn't feel sticky, none of my face feels oily or anything. So yeah, I'm so impressed with this foundation. So yeah guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Please make sure that you do subscribe if you do so. I do want to try and get to about 750 subscribers by the end of the year. Is that pushing it? I don't know. So yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.